14-0 update. What if I told you that after watching the trailer yesterday, I bust a nut in my shorts, especially what came after that Extreme versus Extreme panel with Gogeta and Vegeta? I was not expecting that, but fusions overall, man. Kefla, Go Tanks. Woo! Well, it happened again. Yeah, I did it again. But then there's just one piece of the hype for Sparking Zero in the road to the official release date, or when the release button of the game is fighting everybody's hands. And in today's talk, we're going to be discussing the demo that is apparently coming out on the 21st of July. We're going to be discussing all the positives and one negative that could dump down the vibe a bit. But let's jump right into it, guys. I'm so excited. Yeah, forgive me if I'm unable to put all my hype into like one cup because I'm just overflowing, man. Like, bro, our vibe is just overflowing. But let's just jump into the first point. Let me come down and jump into our first point, straight to business. Now, will the demo be coming to console on the 21st, or will it just be available exclusively at the event? Now, if it's honestly up to me, as much as I'm shooting myself and every other Dragon Ball fan in the leg by saying this, guys, forgive me, just hold on, let me cook. I think that the demo should only be available at the event. Why? It will obviously increase the vibe of the event, and a lot of people honestly want to show up. Some people are honestly willing to travel. Heck, man, I would take out a mortgage loan right now if I was like go to Japan. Like, I wouldn't do that, but yeah, if I had the money right now, I would literally set aside everything and go directly to Japan to this particular event just to play a piece of the demo, because that is how much people just want this game so badly. So it'll make people show up to the event and just, contribute to the overall success of the event. And I feel like the console and the Steam version will probably come around maybe closer to the release, to the official release. So if it's this apparent October date, then the demo will probably come out like on the 1 month before before the official date comes out, which is kind of proper. And the second point that I just wanted us to talk about is what we'd probably see in the demo. Now, one thing that I would suggest that would probably be in the demo is like a training mode to get people prepared, adjust to the gameplay of Budokai Tenkaichi. Whether you're an old fan or a new fan, there are some new mechanics that are going to be added to the game, and obviously you just want to get a feel out. It's like a game. Every game is like a shoe. You gotta break it in first, man, before you fully get comfortable with it. And the classic Budokai Tenkaichi people, will have some idea, but they also need some adjusting too. And how the training mode should be executed should be like an opening with UI Goku or Jiren in like a training mode, basically. Basically like Goku versus Jiren in the final battle, and then it's just like a shows you, okay, you're gonna use this Saban, you're gonna use this to do that, special attacks will be executed this way, this and that will be done this way and that, just like that, basically. And those two moments, especially for the fact that this will be like the first proper game that we're getting that shows off Dragon Ball Super in terms of storyline, UI Goku versus Jiren or Goku Beerus in training mode will be like the most hyped ways to do that whole training sequence. The next thing that I want them to include in the game is a few characters to play, or all the characters we've been able to play. Now, again, I'm going to be shooting myself in the leg by saying this, but I feel that a few characters should be available to play at the demo. Again, it just goes back to the overall hype for the game. You don't want to play as most of the characters, because as of the time of this recording for this video, half of the characters have already been revealed in the Fusion trailer that we got on the 30th. So you don't want to play as every single one of those characters at the event, because that just slashes all your hype in half. Play as the key characters, and then you get like the whole cake, the whole enchilada when the game officially comes out. Just let your Gokus, your Vegetas, and a couple other main and some side characters be there in the demo. Then the rest of the guys will probably come out when the game officially releases. Now, a piece of the story modes, they should also show up, like a small piece of the story mode where the developers will probably show off how they're going to execute on the story mode in their own unique way. Obviously, I'm hoping that the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero won't be like, the same thing, like going through Dragon Ball, then Z, then, Super, the same way like Kakarot did, or the same way that Xenoverse did it. I'd like for them to like create like their own unique thing. I mean, yeah, Xenoverse did do kind of unique, but then a lot of games, like a lot of people are tired of playing through Z over and over again. People are experiencing a new way, and I hope that Sparking Zero allows us to like go through this whole thing, the whole story more uniquely. So basically, they should keep whatever that they did in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 with the whole dynamic thing of clicking L3, that's my suggestion, and just add some more icing on top, like the whole fresh new way, man. Because Budokai Tenkaichi has always been perfect. You just have to take that as a foundation and just run with it, and you're done. Now, coming to the end of the video, there's one sad pointer I'd like to talk about, which is the fact that one thing that could dumb the vibe of the demo just possibly down a bit is the lack of a local multiplayer. Now, obviously, yes, it's there, it's been said, there's no local multiplayer, it's only network online, but I mean, for the classic people who play Budokai Tenkaichi series, the Budokai Tenkaichi series bring up, man, waiting in those lines is gonna be like so painful, because you're gonna be playing alone and you can feel yourself getting better at the game, but you feel that you wanna test your skills against somebody, the guy right next to you. Guys, Budokai Tenkaichi is the possibility of, it is a party game. It's a game that brings all the boys and the girls to the yard. Yeah, but this game really brought a lot of people together. A lot of people together. This was the couch party game. You could literally do so much with this game if you just gave it a local multiplayer and an online. But the local is the hype of this game, bringing everybody together, physically being in each other's spaces. I know that we live in a modern time. Some people argue that now we live in a modern time, let everything be online. But hey man, there's something that just hits hard about having your brother and your sister, boys and girls all together, and just sitting on the couch together and just hiding moves like who's beating whose ass, who's gonna win the battle, hosting tournaments, etc, etc, etc. All that stuff, all the good shit, man. But with that, I don't want to I don't want to throw off on a tangent too much. Let me just leave the video there. If you like the video, please hit that like for me. If you like what you saw, please hit that subscribe for me. I will be uploading continuous Sparking Zero content, speculations, possibilities, whatever, anything around Sparking Zero basically. With that, I'll leave you guys at the end of the video. Peace.